Been a while since we've done one of these, isn't it? Welcome, everybody, to another Mario Party night. For those who have not been around for quite a bit, to be fair, it's been a bit since we've done a Mario Party night. It's pretty simple. I play Mario Party, in this case, until I need to head to work, which is going to be about 3 hours, maybe a little bit less. The first game picked is one of my choosing. I know 5's not the most popular Mario Party game in the world, but it was one I felt like doing. And even though I didn't say it outright in any area, I was thinking to myself, whenever the intro pops up, I'm going to play whichever board shows up in that intro, because you can pick from any of the boards. So we will be doing Undersea Dream for this first one. We'll leave them on normal, because Mario Party 5's AI is actually kind of tough. Switch up a little bit here. Koopa Kid doesn't have a lot of games where he's playable. So after the first game is completed, or rather, while I am working on completing the first game, you can obviously earn channel points, and you can use those. Let me switch to my other window here. That's not the right one. Where is it? Do I not have that one anymore? I should have a window that does that. Okay, guess not. Right, well, most people have been around for a while, so they know how this works. You can click on the little bubble that is just below the chat window for channel points. I have re-added the point value of Mario Party Your Way, which lets you pick the Mario Party, the CPU, their difficulty, and the board we play. The only stuff that is not currently selectable is the 3DS titles for Mario Party. I will warn you, I can do Mario Party DS, but the audio is being a little bit funky, so we will probably have no game audio, but the actual capture unit works just fine. The audio was why we were actually late, because I was going to start with Mario Party DS, and it just wasn't happening, audio-wise. But who knows, maybe it'll work whenever I actually try to play it proper. That will just kind of depend. But I will try to get through as many entries as possible. And when it comes to doing the last entry, if I feel like we're kind of skirting how much time I'll have to be able to finish that game, I might put it at a lower turn value. Because you'll notice that on that thing it does not say how many turns. Usually we just default to 20. Of course, not all Mario Party boards work like that, so that means that Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 on the Nintendo 64 are selectable. I'll probably play the Virtual Console for 2. Mario Parties 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the GameCube. Mario Party 8 and 9 for the Wii. Mario Party 10 for the Wii U, which that one might be out of commission too. It's been a while since I hooked up the Wii U, to be fair. But can you really blame me? It's the Wii U. Mario Party DS for the DS, obviously, and Mario Party Superstars for the Switch are all selectable. Yeah, not sure why I was feeling like playing 5. I know we're only just in, but yeah, 5's not really a popular Mario Party game, but it is the first one that I ever played, so while I do think that it did try something different of just taking out the shops altogether and more so kind of creating the board. I wasn't even paying attention to where the star went. I guess it's probably... Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So no one's getting that for a while. No sense 64 more. I feel like 7 and 6 are pretty popular, and surprisingly from what I've seen, 4 is as well. Which is weird to me, because I don't really like 4 myself. I think the big problem with it is the gameplay is slow. Like, one of the things I loved about 3 was you could make the characters' movement go faster, and 4 needed that desperately, and it's kind of an issue in that regard, which is a shame because the minigames are largely pretty good. How they handle battle games is really good because the person that landed on it gets to pick between 2 battle games, so there's actually like incentive to want to land on them because you get that control. but it's just particularly slow, and I don't think the boards are very good either. One of the things I like about 5 is how the boards look. Not so much an Undersea Dream, but like in Sweet Dream, you're running across like cake and cookies and stuff like that. Like you're all on the board. On 4, they're all on raised metal platforms, and it just looks not very pretty. In particular, the Boo board is just a giant square, and it looks really ugly. I think if you combine how this one looks board-wise and movement-wise with the mechanics of 4, you probably got a decently solid game. And I'd say 8's pretty much the polarizing one, I think, for most people. I remember a lot of people not liking it, and then I remember also watching playthroughs where people mentioned that it wasn't liked, and then the comments were like, no, this is like my childhood one, I love this one. So, I'm not sure on that one. I kind of lean towards the camp of liking it, actually, but that may be just me. Yeah, good roll. Good roll. I don't know what everybody has, so I'll take Koopa Kids, because that is a movement-based one. Poison Mushroom. Okay. I will say for my money's worth that 5 probably is the one that's consistently the hardest to win a game of. Because there's just even less in your control than there normally is. There's no store, so there's no chance to be able to buy specific items you want. Using items on yourself, you can throw them and they don't cost any coins. But using them on yourself costs coins. Because you didn't pay to buy them. A lot of the minigames, especially the 1v3s, are kind of stacked, as you saw with Revolving Fire. This one would normally be stacked, but it also requires the team of 3 to be, like, even remotely competent, and with the AI, that's probably not going to happen. But even then, like, 30 seconds is way too much time to expect Luigi to have to survive that. It's brutal on the one player. That's always kind of been an issue with Mario Party, but in particular, this one just has a really bad set of minigames. A fair few that are completely outside of your control in terms of being able to do anything, like just full-on luck-based. There's one minigame in particular that is a coin-collecting game where you can get anywhere between 0 to 30 coins, and that does count towards the minigame star, and it's complete chance. So you can just basically lose 3 minigames in a row through no fault of your own. That said, for this game, the side modes are phenomenal, the music is phenomenal, I love seeing the Star Spirits from the original Paper Mario back, like, it's really just the core of the game that's the problem, but unfortunately, that's kind of the part that needs to be the best, so... It also made Boo playable, which is nice. Oh. I don't want DK Roulette. You can get a star, but that won't happen because this is what happens. I have to roll higher than that. Oh, I actually did. Wow. That's not supposed to happen. That's not how my luck works. I was supposed to roll a 3, maybe a 4, if I was lucky. I don't know why he threw that, but alright. Maybe he knew he was going to land on it? No, but if he'd gone up, he almost would have. I do think the idea of being able to throw the items is a good idea, though, because they brought it back for 6 and 7 and it worked really well. The only thing they changed about throwing it was, instead of doing it up to 10 spaces ahead, it was up to 5 spaces ahead or up to 5 spaces behind.
Start.
I think the issue is more just so, like, having to pay money to use the items on yourself, which is not inherently bad. It's just the whole setup of it, which is why they only did it once. Nice, good job, Wario.
Finish.
And we're actually having, like, a decently high-scoring game here because of the 1v3s. Because the team of 3 has won 2 out of the 3 1v3s. Normally, the coin count would be collectively a little bit lower than this. Another problem, too... Oh, he passed on... Well, I guess that makes sense that he would pass on. I don't want that on the board because I don't want my star to get taken, so I'm going to remove it. One of the big problems inherently with having no shop, too, is, like, as a result, unless the game decides to give it to you, there is no way to get any movement-increasing items, mushrooms, golden mushrooms, and there are no, like, slow mushrooms of the basically pick what you want variety, so, like, movement-wise, you're extremely limited in this game, whereas opposed to, like, every other Mario Party, if you know what you're doing, especially in 3, you can go all the way across the board. It just doesn't happen here. Speaking of luck-based games, here's a luck-based game.
Start.
I'm just hitting all the buttons at once, so even I don't know what I'm gonna get. Wow, guys, you left it up to me. Thanks. Yeah, almost had it.
Finish.
It's about as even as it can be, but I don't think it should have been a minigame in the first place. It's just a shame it's a particularly not great set of minigames in this game, because the ones that are good are really good. Like, I'd argue Pushy Penguins is probably one of the best games in the series. Though I will say I do love the last 5 turns events in these games, just because of how absolutely insane they can potentially be. Such as putting an event on every single space, or making 5 stars appear on the board at, like, for the rest of the 5 turns. Like, even if there's 5 on the board and one gets collected, it'll spawn a new one, so there will always be 5 on the board. It's kind of insane. Everybody losing money. I just went up on the guys that the star can appear up there just past where that whale is, and so it might appear there if Koopa Kid... Or I guess it won't be Koopa Kid, it'll have to be Wario that gets it, unless he wins the minigame. Hey, speaking of Pushy Penguins... I know they're on normal, but I figured they put up at least a little bit more of a fight than that, but guess not. There we go. I got that up. Oh, they have farther to go than I thought. Yeah. Oh well. Well, especially if they're gonna roll like that. Nope. It can appear right there. Alright, we just got a shot at it now. Honestly, that's probably the best we could have hoped for, and even then, Mathletes isn't that good.
Start!
Oh, dang. Usually you don't end up with results that good. It's usually stuff like 3+1. Whoa, okay. Apparently we're going for big money, big prizes.
Finish!
So I believe 6 is the highest on those blocks, so we got almost the highest amount possible. And it's got all 4 signs on there. Like, we could have gotten minus, I think. I don't know if you can get divided by, but you can get a minus. And obviously, even with big numbers like that, a plus would have been, like, just barely above a minigame win. So, really, the multiplier is the one you want, unless you end up with a 1 on either of the face value ones, because then you would have actually preferred the plus. So, usually you don't end up with results that good. Bro, you can take it from me, because A, I'm the only option, B, I don't care about that capsule. It's all yours, man. And for anybody that has not played the series before, or played the series a bunch and doesn't remember the bonus stars in this game, they are still how they are classically. Most minigames won, most coins held at any given time, and most green spaces won. I believe this is the last one in the main series that does that. Yep, it did show up there. Well, there's nothing I could have done to go slower. Also, the capsule color does matter, for anybody wondering, because I mentioned it earlier. Green is movement stuff based, so it's mushroom, gold mushroom, wiggler, warp pipe, stuff that moves you around the board. Red is something that will mess with your capsules. Oh, speaking of warp pipe. I am going to take that because that's a coin collecting event, so yeah, I will take it. So red is stuff that will mess with your capsules, like the Ukiki shuffling them or throwing them away, the Magic Koopa shuffling everybody's. I'm not even going to try to go for that coin up there, that's way too far away. The yellows involve coins of some kind, whether it's adding them or taking them away, where you can give yourself coins, Hammer Bro can take coins, that kind of thing. And then the blue ones are like the special ones, basically. Which means things like the duels, the chance times, the chain chomp that you saw earlier, that kind of thing. So even if you don't know outright what somebody has, you can make an educated guess based on the color of the capsule. Which is also something that they would bring back for future Mario parties. I think all the way up through Mario Party 8. The colors will mean different things slightly, because I believe the green ones are Or no, the green ones are still movement-based in 8. One of them has changed, though. It's not blue or green, so I guess it's red. The red and yellow ones, but I could be wrong about that. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a request from our Party 8 and we'll find out. Please tell me I'm on target duty and I don't have to catch... Oh... Yep, this is awesome. And we tied after all that. Like, part of it's the depth perception, most of it is just the fact of, like, the AI just is very erratic in what they choose and why. They don't tend to stick to one side of the board, which would be the smart thing to do. And it's like, yeah, sure, you could steal it from the other team, but... That one has the potential to be good if it was tweaked slightly, probably, which is the case with a lot of these games. I'd say we've probably gotten like a pretty average in terms of good thus far, though. Like, we could have been getting minigames way worse than what we've gotten. It's right there. Let's see if I remember how to do this. What Koopa Kid? Nope. I thought I hit it too early. I mean, I guess technically all three of those positions were better, but... 6 left. 3, 6, 3, 6. I'm gonna see what the mushroom over here is. Because this was here by default, so... Nope. Poison. Lame. But the star can appear over here, so if he wins the minigame and gets it next turn, then I might be able to get it. Or if Luigi just snipes out of nowhere here with an amazing roll. Or not, or he could roll absolute garbage. Well, he tried, and that's the important thing. Another one that if it was tweaked slightly, it would probably be okay. But this is a very hard one for the team of 3 if the one player knows how to play this, and the AI usually does. I just need the other 2 to fall off at the beginning so that I have the space to maneuver here. Because that's the only way we're going to have a chance. This is unfortunately one where, like, one player just has to do... One player has to carry, because otherwise, like, your teammates are just going to get in the way. There we go. We're good.
Finish!
Because I do want Koopa Kid to get the star in hopes that that will shuffle it to another spot. Oh, that was another blue capsule that I'd forgotten about. The Twister, I believe, is blue, which changes the star's location. I think there was a space on the board that was there by default, because it puts 5 on the board by default, but nobody's gotten the capsule for it. Alright, so, if I chose correctly, it will be, I believe, one space in front of me. Yes, got it. Nice. Even with the slow mushroom, that's not going to matter. There's the bone. I don't think there's a chain chomp left on the board anymore, but alright. The bone will stop the chain chomp from stealing from you, because it's very weird in this game because you can pay 15 coins to use it on yourself. But because that price is 15 coins, if you land on a space, it only takes 30 to steal a star. Because ideally it wants you to use it on yourself and then steal a star, which is 45, but if you just find it, then you get a pretty cheap amount for stealing a star. You can steal coins for free as well, but you get, like, absolute crap. We're talking, like, single digits. Next to nothing, basically. On average, you see somewhere between 4 to 9 coins taken. It definitely tries to push for making players steal stars rather than coins with the chain chomp. That's like at least the third red space he's landed on. And finally, somebody other than Koopa Kid buys a star. And it looks like myself or Luigi is getting that, depending on what he rolls. Oh, just barely. I think there's a spot that it is yet to appear in the bottom right, but other than that, I think we've seen all the locations for a star. Because, oddly enough, despite the fact that 5 stars can appear on the board for one of the last 5 turns events, I believe there's only 6 spaces that the star can appear. Oh, and as a side note, this game only has 10 coins for hidden blocks, no stars in them. For both the ones you can use as a capsule and the ones like those that are genuinely just hidden blocks. I was gonna say I think this was the same team as last time, but no, Wario was the one that got whoever was the one last time. And this time he got by me. Bye, Wario. F's in the chat for my man Wario. My OG character choice. Even though he wasn't technically my OG, he was just OG in terms of the series for me. Because like I said, this was the first one I played, so Boo was my OG for my choice. Just when I went back in time, that was not an option. Hi, how's it going, Koopa Kid? I would take care to avoid that if possible. The Piranha Plant's a particularly nasty one. Oh, I see Kazuichi screaming like a banshee. Connor Condor, 28, thank you for the raid. And Twitch Nick, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, well, there goes his bone. Wario is now taking it. He's now taking the capsule and is, in fact, running for the border of the map. And cannot be stopped. I take it y'all were probably doing some Mario Party as well? Oh, God, come on. You have to roll better than that. Luigi, you just got a hidden block last turn! What the hell? Can we at least get a battle? Nope, alright. What chaos has this descended into? Oh well, it's the nature of Mario Party nights. Yeah, for those of you coming in, the partying is going pretty well. The way Mario Party Night works on this channel is, as you stick around, you obviously get channel points, and you can use those to determine what Mario Party game I play next. Pretty much the only stuff not on the board is the 3DS games. I can play anything else, up to and including even the ever-beloved Mario Party Advance. 1, 2, 3 for N64, 4 through 7 on GameCube, 9 on... Or, 8 and 9, rather, on Wii, 10 on Wii U, Superstars for Switch, DS for DS, Mario Party Advance for GBA.
Finish!
It's pretty much the 3DS ones are the only ones that are not a possible option on the board. Everything else I can do. Oh, nice! Alright, well, that begs the question, do you happen to remember which ones in particular? Oh, well, good to know I'm in good company of rolling ones here. Do you happen to remember which videos or which series it was? And see how far back we can date this. It's a good thing there's no red star, because I think Wario's got it on lock. That's at least his 4th one, and it might be more. Oh, yeah, Mario Party 8. That would have been, like, the original videos. Like, that would have been what I started with, yeah. Yeah, I would have been about... Let's see, 2011. I would have been 16? I'm gonna be 28 next month, to put that in perspective. Oh, we actually got a 2v2 for once. We've been getting a ton of 1v3s on this game thus far. Alright, Wario.
Start!
We'll get that other one. There we go. I'm not doing a very good job on this one. Wario, what's got Wario? We did not deserve to win that. We should have lost. We should have gotten destroyed on that one. I played bad. Wario just let that last one go. He was ready to throw in the towel. What a maroon. What? Hey, bud, what you doing there? You know no one's got any capsules except for you, right? So you just wasted 10 coins. Because at best, that's coming back to you. Are you okay, Wario? Why is it always the AI is Wario? Just does the weirdest things. Literally no reason for him to do that at all. Oh my god, are they getting shuffled again? Nope. Yep, no one's got anything. Get out of here. What a weirdo. Jeez. I guess we'll go up. Alright, Twitch Nick, thanks for coming out. Hope to see you in the future, and hopefully dinner goes well. I should probably figure out what to do for dinner right before I head out for work, but I'll figure that out later. Still got like 2 hours before that. Dang a doiby. I used to be decent at this one, but I probably have lost all that skill by now. Or maybe I'm full of it and just tied my record. Never mind. Never mind. Had to go into concentration mode a little bit, but no, apparently I still got it. Alright, cool. Like I said, when the minigames are good in this game, they're actually pretty solid. There are some good ones in here. That one, Pushy Penguins, Hotel Goomba, like, there are good ones in here. We've actually done a decent job of avoiding the stinkers. Did anyone pick up a capsule, or did Wario just waste 10 more coins? Nope, Wario just wasted 10 more coins. Wario, what are you doing, man? I guess Wario doesn't want any money. To be fair, he's not known for being greedy or anything, so that makes sense. What the heck, Wario? You can have 20 more coins right now, but nope. Oh, well, rip Luigi. I think that's the piranha plant he threw down earlier, so he just lost half his coins. Watch this be like some master 5D chess thing he's planning here. Of losing the coins is going to prevent him from being targeted at a later stage. Where somebody's going to be in a kingmaker position where they can't win, but they can choose who wins. And because Wario's in a lower position, they pick Wario to win. It would be funny to see Wario have, like, the master strategy. But I don't think that's going to happen. This is another one where, like, yeah, if this was tweaked slightly, it would probably be pretty good, but it's kind of eh. Alright, I'm in the bottom left corner. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Wario just... I saw him on the capture feed there. He was, like, actually pretty close to it almost immediately, and then he just, like, went off in a random direction. I think after we squished him in the squared away one, I think it just, like, squished his brain as well. I think he's just... He's not in a good, not in a good headspace right now. Well, for as crazy of a start as we had with Koopa Kid buying the first 3 stars, it's actually decently even here. Yeah, I can't think of why you would say no to this unless you just wholeheartedly believed you were going to get a Bowser capsule. But, like, even then the Bowser capsules aren't that bad. All they do is make a red space a Bowser space. You don't take any penalty from that unless you immediately land on the space he created. Because it doesn't let you use the capsule machine if you have 3 capsules. It's not like, oh, you can grab the 4th and then throw one away. So really, there's no reason to say no. The only thing I could possibly think of is if somebody has a Lakitu to steal a capsule, and you have a decent suspicion to think that you might get something like a Chain Chomp or something that would be really good they could steal from you. That's the only thing I can think of. Just a very oddly specific scenario. Alright. Kind of surprised it took that long to get a button masher. I think somebody had done the math and, like, you have to button mash for, I believe, 17% of the minigames in this game. There's a lot of games that require button mashing, so... Surprised it took till, like, halfway, if not more, through the game for that to come up. Yeah, 3/4 of the way through. See, Wario, if you'd held on to your Lakitu, you could have stolen the Chain Chomp that I have now. Poor Clever, just like in the actual Paper Mario game, nobody wants to hang out with him. He's the last star spirit that you get in that game for anybody that's not played or hasn't played it in a while. And by the time you get his ability, which is just, it destroys all monsters, doesn't work on bosses, you probably don't need that anymore anyway. Taking a star, and yeah, obviously from Koopa Kid. While it would be funny to pick on Wario, I'll go for the actual target. I stole a star. You did, Chain Chomp. We're very proud of you. Oh, right, the star's like right there. Totally forgot about that. Oh well. You can do it? Yeah, he's gonna pop it. Alright, that's fair. I probably would have done that as well. I'm pretty sure right now I've got 2 of the bonus stars. I think I've got both. I'm very sure I have coin, because nobody has broken 100 other than myself. Yikes, that's not a good roll. And I'm pretty sure I've got minigame as well. I've lost a couple, but not very many. I know I lost Revolving Fire on turn 1. There's probably a few others in there I lost at some point, but again, not very many. This is one of the minigames I think I like more than most people. It's simplistic, but it's one of the better Rumble games we've had in the series.
Star.
The problem is I can't guarantee a win because I didn't go in the first round, so like, it could just go back and forth. Oh nice, Wario messed up. To be fair, I think he still has a little bit of brain damage from getting smushed, so...
Finish.
Speaking of getting smushed, man, they really had to, like, shrink Koopa Kid's text down there. Bowser! Our Lord and Savior. It's been far too long since we've seen you. Boo is in first, Koopa Kid is in second, Luigi sits in third, Wario is dead last. Which means the man of chaos himself, Wario, is going to be choosing what happens. And he surprisingly went for the... I mean, you can't really choose, but... He went for the de facto option, which triples all the coin spaces. Also, duels are now active by 2 people being on the same space. With the last 5 turns, now is a reminder to start getting your channel points in for what Mario Party game you want me to do next. Oh, you got a tin can! Congratulations, Wario. The Animal Crossing fans will be very proud. To be fair, I think the only thing you can get from that that's an actual capsule is Koopa Bank, so it's not that great. But since nobody wanted the star, apparently I guess I'll just take it. I'm kind of surprised they let me get to that, honestly. Luigi tried to stop me, but he just rolled really poorly. He's the only person to get a gold mushroom. He's gotten 2, and both of them he's rolled pretty poorly on. He got a 9 on that one, and I think an 11 on the other, which is not very good. Luigi definitely feels like the guy that's like, he's playing pretty decent, he's just not having good luck, which is, you know, box standard for Luigi, really. Nope, still no battle. Alright. This is the one I'm thinking of that's not the good Rumble. Yeah, this is a bad one. The 2v2 one's good. I was trying to remember if this was in 6 or in this game, but it is in 5.
Stop!
I think I'm just gonna have to start going for it. They all are feeling the exact same. Usually, like, one of the two between the chain chomps and the bombs, like, genuinely feels very different. But not this time, unfortunately. Yeah, Luigi got it.
Finish!
Because usually it's like, it's a decently soft one for the Shy Guys, and then there'll be like, the Shy Guys, one that sounds like almost the same, if not the same, and then one that's like really aggressive, so you're very sure it's not that one. Even that wasn't there, they all felt the same that time. I hear a kitty outside. Really? You think picking a fight with me is a good idea? Alright. Is it gonna be on there? Yep, it is. Oh, but he didn't get it! Yes! Get a rope was luck-based, for anybody that didn't know. Oh, wait, this is also a luck-based one. Great. Find the one switch that of the 12 that will not inflict any harm. The other 11 are hidden surprises of pain and misery. I will say, at least the writing is pretty good in that one. Alright, let's watch him get it on the first go-around here.
Stop!
Koopa Kid, you could go and pick another button. You don't have to pick the ones I'm going for. Nice.
Finish!
Like, yeah, you might as well just, like, pick a direction and go clockwise or counterclockwise and just keep in mind what your opponent is picking so that you don't pick the same thing. That's about the best you can do. So there's, like, a tiny bit more than get a rope in the fact of, like, you do have to pay attention to make sure you don't pick one that's already been chosen. But yeah, that's very, very, very minor. Wario, I suggest you not play with fire, my man. I know what you were trying to do. All the AI saw that duels were active and they're like, oh, now's my chance. I'm assuming it's over here because it usually defaults to the correct, yep, direction. No, I think I'm good, my man. I'm gonna stay over here. It feels weird being the person that's actually, like, rolling halfway decent for most of this, and everybody else is just, like, especially Luigi, they cannot roll what they need when when push comes to shove and they need a decent roll, they are just not getting it. Hey, here's a battle game. Alright, that's fair. That was as high as we could go with everybody still avoiding it. Alright, so... well, I guess we're doing the middle one. Everybody gets a vote, and if it's tie vote, which it's gonna do because I'm not playing this one, then it will pick the one that nobody chose. I actually like both the left and the middle ones, so I'm personally okay with this. Astrological, watch for the card that appears in the mirror, then find that card on the game board. I'm not phenomenal at this, but I will definitely take it over the slot machine. Because that one is basically luck-based.
Start.
Answer. Man, he almost didn't make it there in time. We were about to have a double elimination there. Taurus. There it is. Pretty sure that's Taurus. That's my mom's symbol, so I should know that.
Finish.
I was kind of hoping mine would pop up for one of the rounds, but nope. No Aquarius. Oh well. Make it rain! Very nice. Yeah, I'd say the battle games in this are actually, like, largely pretty good. It's really just that slot machine one I'm not big on, personally. I actually do like Random Ride. I know it's luck-based, but it's one of the better luck-based games out there. There are, believe it or not, there are some luck-based games in Mario Party I actually like, and Random Ride is one of them. Also, it's time to duel, and there's no backing down. The heart of the cards is where magic is found. I've thought about doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, like, honestly, of, like, I've got a couple of games on DS, we could do a GBA game. I've thought about doing it. Also, good job, Luigi. You don't let him push you around. You tell that asshole. I mean, even if Wario could have gotten there, he wouldn't have had enough coins anyway, so... Yeah, Wiggler, which is a star. Or a magic lamp, rather. Wario, I'm not in the mood for your crap right now. The only upside is he has to bet a star because he doesn't have the 50 coins to force me to bet a star. I think I would have preferred wind waivers, honestly. I'm not very good at this one. Don't let the blocks crush you. Repeatedly press each button shown on each block to keep from being crushed. Repeatedly and simultaneously press every button shown on each block. It's fine until you get up to about 4 of them, and then it's a lot less fine. Yeah, I got lucky there, because I was using both hands to hit all the buttons on the right. If L had popped up, I would have been in serious trouble. Because I think it could be A, B, X, Y, L, R, I think are all the options. Though to be fair, I don't know how I would have done on Head Waiter, because that's like... That's a psychological one, predicting your opponent, which would normally be fine, but against the AI, like, especially with how Wario's been playing, there's no telling what he would have done. I'm gonna get rid of that cursed mushroom. And I did make it there, wow. Alright then. I guess that's the thing about this game as a whole, because I talked about this with the whole item system. The other thing is, typically coin counts are very high because it's hard to get to the star, so you're not paying the 20 coins very often. And you're not paying to buy items either. Okay? So combining those two things means that, like, if people are getting high rolls and getting to the stars, more often than not, they're going to be able to afford them. Wario's the only... Well, I guess 2 people are a non-example here, but Koopa Kid just lost 50 coins, so... It's just, as a result, like, if you get a lot of people that are rolling pretty high, you're going to see a lot of star purchasing. And if people are rolling really low, then there's not going to be a lot of star purchasing. They'll have the coins for it, but they just can't manage to get there. Speaking of losing coins... And with that, I think it's pretty safe to say I've got the coin star on lock. realize I had almost 200 coins, but yeah, if there was no catching me before, there's definitely not now. Nope, not even with the coin collector. I do not think it's gonna matter. Is this the... Yeah, that's the one with the bricks. Okay. This is a pretty good coin collector. This is better than Vicious Vending by a country mile. Or even a city mile. Nice, I made out real well on that one. Usually, like, the Wario Koopa Kid area is about where you end up. Somewhere between, like, 10 to 14. Making it rain. Which is impressive because it's underwater, so, like, really the rain's not going to do that much. I've already forgotten what that is, but it's capsule-based, so it's not going to affect me. Oh, right, he had a Wiggler, so that's gone. To be fair, he couldn't have used it. It's 30 coins to use it on yourself, and I think you still have to pay for the star on top of that, so... Not much he could have done with it other than throw it on the ground to try to stop somebody from taking it. One thing I want to check out of curiosity since it hasn't popped up. Where's Bowser on the board? We saw DK because I got him earlier. That was the first star of the game. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's just in a really weird location. Like, nobody ever goes up that path. That's why we haven't seen him. That checks. You can do some pretty crazy stuff. This is one of the few Mario Party games where Bowser can steal a star from you. And it's not like the DK one where you have to roll higher than him. He just straight up takes it. And that was probably the worst minigame we could have gotten on this list, but oh well. Yeah, I got trapped by the other bombs there. Wasn't anything I could do. Wario, you just threw that game away. You were like, I don't want this. You can have it. Good job, Luigi. It seems like more often than not, that game usually ends in a draw where there's two people left and they kill each other at the same time. Well, good use of that last turn there, Koopa Kid. We're real proud of you. Alright, well if everybody's gonna roll one, I guess I might as well do it too. I don't wanna be left out here. Oh, no, I guess I'm left out. And now I won't have 225 coins. That's disappointing. Oh, Luigi, you got a star. Nice. Good job, man. I didn't even realize you were over there. Is he getting two? Or, I'm trying to remember what he rolled now. Yeah, he's getting two. You've done well to make it this far. You walked like 2 spaces, but you know what? That'll pass. These get degrees. Is this one I'm thinking of that's like really broken for the one player to win? No, this is a different one. Okay. There's like one where you guide a laser and you have to bounce off walls to hit other people, and it's like super easy to win as the one player. Yeah.
Finish!
30 seconds is just too much time to expect to survive that. Alright, that is it. Let's have a look at the final results. It actually ended up being decently close, at least between me and Luigi here. Everybody else collectively had 1. Koopa Kid had a 3-0 to 1-0 lead at one point. Most coins and minigames goes to, and since the battle games count, I'm very sure it's me. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It just depends on if the battle game is like an end of turn game. If it's not an end of turn game, like in Mario Party 3 where you land on space, it can occur halfway through, then it doesn't count. Most coins, I'm also sure is me, because I was at over 200. And I don't think anybody else broke 100, let alone 200. I think Wario got this, I'm not sure. This is the only one I'm not sure on. Yep, he did get it. Which means Koopa Kid, while starting out very strong, ended up in last. You are the Dream Star! I'm the best Minecraft player, I guess. I don't know. Coins and minigames? Yeah, not even close. But yeah, the battle games do count. That's how I got 220 in 20 turns. That, and don't forget the Mathletes one gave me like 30 on top of that. Most coins at any one time. Luigi was next closest. Interesting. He had the highest blues, Wario had 4 reds. 5 capsule spaces landed on. Yep, he did have the most happening of 4. No Bowser, 1 DK. Which ultimately gave me a star, which did not change the ultimate result, but still. Yeah, Luigi put up a pretty decent fight there. Alright, since we don't have any requests for a new game, I will give y'all a few minutes. If there is anything you want to use your channel points for, remember below chat the little bubble button that says channel points. You can redeem Mario Party your way to decide what Mario Party game we play, what AI we choose, their difficulty, and what board we play. So, while y'all have a few minutes to put any of those in, if you so wish, I'm going to play a couple of the good minigames, just to show off that there are some good ones in here. A few that we did not get. This is a pretty solid one. Reach the 3rd balcony in the hotel by punching Goombas out of the way. Whoever reaches the 3rd balcony first wins.
Start!
Really, the 3rd one's the only one that requires you to actually like stop and look at it for a second, but I'd say it's about the difficulty it needs to be, because not everybody's puzzle oriented, so. Here's the one I hyped up as being really bad. Rotate the lever to get a capsule. Whatever comes out is a complete surprise and yours to keep. Probably 20 coins, nothing. 10 coins, nothing.
Finish!
And that does affect the minigame star. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you do it. It does not matter, like, what order people get the capsules in. Like, nothing. We did most of these, didn't we? We did, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We did that one twice. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we did 6 out of 12 with one of them being repeats, so... Come on, Luigi, I need you to do something here. There we go, multi-ball! Hit the button like crazy, just mash it. Luigi! Well, if we'd gotten that a second sooner, we might have been able to pull off a win there, but nope. Oh well, guess not. And Twisted Out might be kind of weak now that I look at the battle games, but I do like Bill Blasters, I like Tugadori, Random Ride. Yeah, I just remember the dual games in this one are kind of rough, so I'm glad I managed to win those, because this one's not too bad. That one is like a chicken game, so that one's not too bad. This is reaction, so it's not bad. This one, while it shouldn't be bad, is very heavily luck-based. That one can be tough. Get a Rope is luck-based. Headwaiter against an AI is luck-based. That one's not too bad. Blown Away is ridiculously hard for some reason. Mary Poppins can be, because you're mashing two buttons together. Peace Out never ever seemed to go my way, personally. Pound Peril's luck-based. Bound of Music is semi-luck-based, but not too bad. Wind Waver's is good. Sky Survivor's pretty good. Since we never got to see any of the Bowser games, which I guess, to be fair, we didn't see it in the DK games either. In order to get these, you would have to land on a Bowser or DK space and then have it actually get picked from all the options they can pick, and then they pick a roulette to decide which three. Nice punch. Yeah, I don't think anybody went there. I think everybody went into either B or X. See, I told you he loves me.
Finish!
Stay beautiful, Bowser. We can do the final story battle too, and then we'll switch over to another game. The red rings of doom, oh no!
Start.
I figured they were gonna start going counterclockwise, but they did not. Ah! Rude.
Finish.
Yeah, no, final boss fight in this is actually, like, pretty solid. It's probably one of the more solid boss fights in the Mario Party games. They even take the Mario 3 approach here, where you have to make Bowser, like, fall through the platforms. And the fire actually looks pretty good for being a now 20-year-old game. I think the only difference in difficulty on this is just how many hearts that you start with. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what it is. There we go. Whee! But that's not it. It's a giant bounce. Let's see if I remember how this last stage works. Yep, okay, cool. I do remember how it works. Bowser might have more or less hearts, too, depending on the difficulty level. I want to say it's 3 on easy, but I'm not 100% sure about that. TLDR, like, the strategy for doing these doesn't change, which is probably the only bummer, is, like, you can't really change it up that much. It's probably the one downside this final boss fight has. But maybe the difficulty just is how many hearts he gets and how many hearts you get. Nope, I missed. I didn't throw it far enough. Let's try that again. There we go.
Finish.
You did it, Mr. Ghosty. We're very proud of you. Yeah, that is the final battle of the game. Again, it's one of the more solid ones. I'd say I personally don't care for the 1 in 3, which isn't against Bowser, it's against the fake Millennium Star. The 1 in 4 is okay. This one's pretty good. I don't remember 6 and 7 off the top of my head, but I remember 8's not very good. It's just way too easy. Right, since nobody has picked a game, I suppose I will pick one, and I will let fate decide on which one we do. Give me a moment. I'm not gonna put 5 on the wheel for obvious reasons since we just did it. Oh, nice. That's very fitting. That was actually the one I was gonna pick regardless. All right. If that's the case, I will let a little bit of this game music play while I go switch over. And since we have an intermission wall, I can actually switch to intermission. Well, I quickly grab my copy of this, and it should not take more than a minute. The game has been updated. It might take a second on y'all's side, so if it still says 5, know that I have changed it to 8. Time to party like it's 2007 and times were a lot simpler back then. It's been almost a year since I played, or sorry, 2 years. Apparently I can't count. We're stuck in 2022 limbo. Yay. I keep having to make sure to do that at work. Like, I went back and had to change several dates where I instinctively put in 2022, and I was like, no, wait, that ain't right. It's 23. Want a sweet piece of strategy when your rival is in an awesome area? Join him with a Springo candy. I'll be sure to do that, Mr. MC Ballyhoo. Where is my sensor bar? Oh, it is right there. It's just being weird. I'm gonna move it actually to right here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that works a little bit better. Alright, I'll just have to remember to point downwards slightly. And since I did it for the game, let's let it also... We will let fate decide what characters. The only characters I'm not going to put on here are the ones we had on the last game. So no Wario, no Luigi. Koopa Kid is not playable. so he wouldn't be on the wheel either way. First choice is going to be Toad. Removed Toad. Good username. Oh, we're gonna pick my rival. No, just barely not. And our fourth and final player of Mario Party 8 is going to be Looper. I'm actually gonna do a 15-turn game in the hopes we can get one more game in. And as for this, I'll let the thing choose as well. I'm not typing in the whole thing, I can just put in the enemy names and that'll work just fine. And the board we will be playing on is... yeah, that's probably the most popular one in this game, I would say. Goomba's Buddy Boardwalk. Really, as much as I love Bowser, as long as we didn't get the Bowser board, I would have been happy. I usually love the Bowser boards in Mario Party. 1 and 8 is bad. I do not like the 8. And it's not because of the star stealing either. No, I don't want to hear a few secrets. I'll go second. Also, no, that is not your eyes playing tricks on you. The scaling did change. I did not change that aspect ratio. That is how the game is set up. I think it changes for the minigames back to how it should be, so I might leave it as is. If I notice that it doesn't do that, I will change the aspect ratio accordingly. I think. Well, maybe not. Well, we'll find out when a minigame comes along. So for those who have not seen Goomba's Buddy Boardwalk, the gimmick is basically using your money to get to the end of the board. The start itself is free. So the goal that you have is to pay coins to ride the dolphin shuttles, as well as use movement candies, that kind of thing, to get there as many times as you possibly can. Most of the happening spaces will either give you candy if you're by a blue Pianta, or like that yellow one right there, will be the Chuckster a la Mario Sunshine and move you forward a couple spaces. There is also an event that gives you coins. The big thing, of course, though, is the happening space that is 3 spaces from the end that sends you back to start. In this game, Donkey Kong and Bowser switch positions. There are a bunch of DK spaces on the board. When DK has been selected and he does his event, then it will switch to all Bowser spaces. Once Bowser has been selected, it will switch back to DK, repeating until the game ends. DK will take 5 coins from you, and then you have the option to shake a barrel to get more coins out of it. Bowser will play a minigame with you, in which every time you fail a motion event, you will lose 10 coins. And that's the TLDR. Yeah, the aspect ratio did change. Well, once this minigame's over, I will fix that. Oh, they put me in the worst position on this one, too. Oh, we still got them all. I don't know why 16's the cap, but we still did manage to get them all. Yeah, there's not a lot of time to react if you're on that top section on the team of 3. Alright, well, everybody starts out with some extra coins in their pocket, which works out well because I got the vampire candy. In the meantime... he just went for full chaos. Awesome. There we go. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to. Most of the difficulty with a vampire candy is finding a time that everybody's got at least 10 coins, and everybody does right now. Nice, I still remember where to throw it. Cool. Thank you for your patronage. If it had given me another one. Also, that worked out very well, because I think I rolled a 9, which means... we're about to see another gimmick from Mario Party 8, which is the Lucky Space. Every single board has at least one of these. Tycoon Town, I believe, has 2. But it's basically a small little area. Nice. Yeah, it's a small little area that's got a row of blue spaces, all of which have coins on them. And at the end you get a free star, which here sounds like it would not be phenomenal because the star is already free, but it will drop you back off where the lucky space was, so you kind of start like a third of the way into the board again, rather than getting sent back to start. Yeah, I imagine everybody's going to be taking the shuttle because everybody just got like a minigame win and a half on that last one. Oddly enough, I think if you can control the dartboard, I think it's actually probably better to get to the shops, because you can get Springo candies, and if you know what you're doing with those, like, you can be getting stars every, like, 2 to 3 turns. But if you're not good with consistently hitting what you want on the dartboard, then it is better that you just take the shuttles. Well, congrats on your minigame win, Toad. This might be contender for the worst game in the age right here, Jump Rope. He was going at about the third of the max speed that he could have. Like, if you do it at max speed against a human player, like, it's not that they can't react fast enough, it's the motion controls can't react fast enough, so, like, you can't win that. Now that I've got my editing software back, I might actually go in and work on a set of videos that I wanted to, which was doing the minigame's best to worst in all the series, as well as the boards and why. Maybe I'll do that. I know my most recent videos, at least on my main page, have been for the Mario Kart tracks, for Double Dash and for Wii. But I did want Mario Party to be a focus of those as well. So maybe I'll do that at some point. No, I will not be using my Springo. I'll take a hard pass on that. No, I guess the capsule / candy color does stay the same, because yeah, the yellow ones are coin-based. Because it's like the bolo... Well, no, because the blow-away is not. So maybe that doesn't hold up, because the bolo one, you run people over and take their monies. The bit-size one is every 3 spaces, or every space you get 3 coins. So maybe not. Oh well. Because this one's also... Well, this one's also kind of coin-based. It's like you pass players and everybody you pass... Like so, you crush half their coins. You don't get them, they just lose them, but... That was probably honestly his best choice. Like, yeah, he could have tried to wait for me, but I was on a completely different area, so it would have been impossible. Which meant Daisy would have been the next highest choice, because he's not going to crush himself. Yeah, let's not do Flip the Chimp. I'd rather pass on that one, thanks. I don't hate it as much as I used to, but it's still going to be in probably the bottom 5 minigames. It's pretty bad.
Go!
I like that we played 2 Mario Party games, and both of them had a baseball-themed minigame when we played it both times. 64 coins, hell yeah. Yeah, this might work out. If Toad does not roll super high, and also does not get sent back to start by either completing the circuit or hitting that happening space, I'll probably try to spring out of him. The gods do indeed need their beauty sleep. The Goomba gods that are imprisoned in these statues. Oh, that was the other thing about 8, is because I mentioned 5 was the last game that did the traditional bonus stars. This has a pool of 6, and it picks 3 from that pool. Sure, I'm going to do it. It picks from that pool of 6, minigame star, which is the same as always, green star, which is the same as always, red star, which is the most red spaces landed on, candy star, which is the most amount of items used, shopping star, which is the most amount of money spent, and the running star, which is the most amount of spaces traveled. I do not believe that includes the dolphin shovels. If you want to maximize your chance at getting the majority of those bonus stars, win a lot of minigames, go to the shop, and buy as many twice and thrice candies as you can to up your movement for the running star. Because that will give you minigame, shopping, running, and candy. So that's 4 to 6. The red and green ones are the only ones that will not help you get towards. Oh, there's the DK event. Monkey Butts. And if whoever's watching these in the archives is watching again, yes, I know he's not a monkey, I know he's an ape. But ape butts doesn't sound as good as monkey butts.
Get him! Get him!
19. So I got a 14 coin profit. It's probably the weakest DK event, I would say. Like, normally they're a lot better than that. The first board of the game, it's a magic lamp, he throws you to the star. You still have to pay for it, but you get sent there for free. The third board, he covers up a couple of, like, the dud spaces and gives you a free star if you get there. The train, he gives you a free star if you get to him. The Bowser board, he gives you candy, a good candy. Since it's a star stealing board, he can't. No, he does give you a star, I think. I could be wrong about that. And then, what does he do on Tycoon Town? He invests money in your hotels, so that increases your likelihood of either getting or keeping a star, as well as potentially upgrading the hotel to give you another star. Also, I should have shown the directions, I believe is the nicey nice word for that minigame. Good roll, Toad. Quality. Well, the good news is now if I, like, flub this up and get sent back to start from the happening space, I can just work back there. Because, like, everybody's all in this area. She does have a blow-away, though, so I'm going to have to be careful. I'm kind of surprised she didn't attempt to go for it right there. I would have. Time for a battle? Nope. Alright, I'll take that over Flip the Chimp. To be fair, I'll take just about anything over Flip the Chimp. How well can we balance? Answer poorly.
Go!
Nice. I don't mind that minigame, but like I will admit, you really don't get any feedback. I think if they added a rumble feature of like telling you, hey, you're getting close to falling off before you actually see the animation, that might help. But it works about as well as it could be expected. Also, yeah, if you hear, like, Boo randomly making a noise in the background, the taunts are activated by, air quote, wiggling the controller. It's literally just any movement. Like, if I put it on my knee right now, and then, like, barely move my knee, it will, like, it'll freak out. Like, this is just me moving my leg up and down right now. Well, it won't do it now because it's my turn, but, yeah. They call it annoy mode for a good reason. Is she gonna attempt for it now? No, she's still not. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna want to keep that. Oh, nope. I guess she can't. I figured she was gonna get to choose what to throw away, but nope. No dice. Well, sucks to be her. Now it's a battle. Ha ha ha! 10 coins, fair enough. Almost everybody can afford it. We've got 5 options, and the battle game we are playing is Cut from the Team. Nope, Saucer Swarm, never mind. It looked like it was going to cut from the team, which would have made sense because that is a luck-based game. Because really all the other ones are good. Like, cut from the team is fine in terms of a luck-based game, but like, usually if money's on the line, you probably don't want a luck-based game.
Go!
Not doing a good job here, but I did a better job than everybody else, so I'll take it. Usually I don't get hit at all, but the problem is if you get hit once, like, it kind of just snowballs into you getting hit multiple times. Congrats on your one coin, Toad. Because they actually do give, like, a small amount to the... They give, like, 5% to third place, but since Daisy couldn't afford it, normally he would have gotten, like, 3 or 4 coins, but he only got 1. And now it's gone. It's completely gone. It will be missed. It was treasured by all. Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. Now for Daisy and Blooper to both either land on that or roll high enough to where I can't warp to them because they'll get the star. Whoa! Really, all I need is for Blooper to not get the star this turn, or really just not get sent back to start. I think he was still the farthest away. I think even with a 10, he doesn't get there, right? I think the only way he can get sent back to start is if he hits the happening space. Oh no, he's closer than I thought he was. Well... yeah, he would have needed a 9 or a 10 to get there, I think. I don't want to be on a team with Toad. Winner or dinner? You are the dinner. Alright. Ah, wonderful. Beautiful looking oasis. It actually does look pretty nice. Toad, please, I'm on your team. Toad, I am on your team. Please stop jumping on my head. I don't ask for much, my dude. And he kinda needed the coins, because he had nothing. That's gonna be a twice candy. Nope, that's a bolo, okay. I guess he's in third, so they give discounts to third and fourth. Normally the only 5-coin candy is the twice candy. Alright, since the game was so kind to send me back to start, let's mitigate that. And then promptly land on it a second time, because the game's like, oh, that was a really smart strategy, it's time to undo that by giving you the same space you just landed on. At least I hit the right target, though. You basically have to be at like about 7 o'clock for the picture you want on that wheel. In case you were curious. Roughly 7 o'clock. You got a star. You should technically have 3 right now, but the game decided to be a dick. Nice. Good job, Daisy. Proud of you. Yep, Blooper liked it so much he did it too. I'd say Blooper's a weird inclusion, but like, Boo kind of fulfills the same roles, so really I have no right to say anything. Of like, oh, why just put like a random enemy in the game, but like, that's what Boo is. And Boo actually had a purpose in the previous games before he was playable. To be fair, that's probably why people don't I wouldn't say don't like Boo as a playable character, but probably wouldn't choose him as playable, is because they'd rather him be the star-stealing event. Alright, let's gun some runners. I think that was blooper. Nice shot, dude. Yeah, she made it like 60% of the way-ish. That one's pretty rough for the one player. If you're the one player, you basically have to like intentionally take hits and rely on your invincibility frames to get you where you need to go. If you're the team of 3, you just want to stop them in midair or prevent them from getting on the elevators. And if you can do that even once, you probably won. Swamp candy. I'm gonna say yes, because I want to try and avoid getting sent back to start by Daisy. Of course, she can still take the shuttle while she's got the blowaway effect active. But that'll put some pretty good distance between me and her. I don't believe she's gonna have enough to pay for the shuttle twice. I could be wrong about that. $16 now. No, she doesn't. Even though she's in 4th, I doubt it's gonna give her like a 5 and a 10 for the amount she has to pay. Oh no, it is gonna give her a 5 and a 10. Well, she didn't use the blowaway, so it doesn't matter. Because it'll say, like, oh, travel 5 coins for 5 spaces, or, like, 30 coins for 15 spaces, or whatever. It always drops you off at the same point. Wow, really? Okay. A little bit of favoriting here. I guess she's in 4th, but, like, really? I see what the game's trying to do, and I do not appreciate it. I'm guessing it's going to be the one where Toad gets to throw ice onto the roof trying to hit us. Snow Way Out, that's what it is. Nope, not quite. I'm decently close on the roulette, but not quite. Right, this one's got like the weird, not key turning, but like... I've always found the best way to get control over this is to actually hold the Wii Remote like it's a paper airplane, and then you can point in the 4 directions. Of course, if your teammates don't block you, then that makes it even easier. Yep. Cool. Thanks, guys. Now you have to survive the rest of this on your own. Well, it's a good thing Toad's an idiot, too, because he's not doing a very good job. We somehow won that. Do not know how we won. We probably did not deserve that win. Honestly, that might have been one that we would have been better off losing. Just because then I'm only giving one opponent 10 coins as opposed to 2. And I didn't really need the coins. Man, Toad has been rolling a lot of ones. I think that's like the third or fourth one he's gotten. That is unfortunately useless. And I got sent back to start again. Yay! If only it had been an 8, that actually would have been really good, because it would have kept her a good distance away from me while not getting sent back to start. Well, joke's on you, Daisy. You wanted to send me back to start, and now you can't do it anymore, because I sent myself back to start. Nope. A 5 would have been fitting to also send her back to start. Yeah, that swamp candy is probably just going to end up being used on, like, one of the final turns where I just want to up my candy count. Because maybe it's just me, but it seems like most of the time when people use that, they inevitably roll a really low number. Like, we're talking 4 or below. Every now and again, they'll get a decent number, but almost always it seems to be just absolute junk. And away we go. I think now might be the time for me to stop taking the shuttles and intentionally go buy candies to try to up my my shopping star and potentially my running star too. I don't think I'm gonna get back there again. I might be able to, but it's gonna be cutting it extremely close. There's another one where holding it like a paper airplane seems to be a little bit more effective. Hi, Daisy. Oh, nice dodge, Toad. I thought he was dead there for sure. Yeah, the minute I saw Toad drop, I'm like, I don't think I want to win this. I don't want to give them money, so... Leave. Oh, no. Well, I guess now he's in first. He would have been in... No, he would have been in first regardless, but... Or second regardless. But at the moment, I don't feel like Blooper's that much of a threat. Last 5 turns. Make them count. Ha ha ha! Boo's in first, Blooper's in second, Toad is in third, Daisy is in last. Because she was too busy trying to send me back to start to actually play the game. Give her a piece of Dulo candy. Neato. I'm feeling lightheaded. Man, if you got that much, like, metal in your brain, that much, whatever the coins in this world are made out of, that's probably not a good thing. But it's fine. Speaking of fine, hi, gorgeous. I actually don't like this character model. I think it looks better in the GameCube versions. But still, we're always happy to see a Bowser. Hello, friend. Would you like to burn Toad alive for me? This is fun. This is a good time. I'm enjoying this. Ah, he actually dodged it the last time. I thought he was going to end up losing all his money. Which really wouldn't have been the end of the world, because, I mean, last 5 turns just kicked in, so he's going to be fine for coins for a bit. Yeah, I'm thinking now's the time where I'm going to start hustling for the bonus stars and forget trying to get there again. Try to go for candy shopping and running. Because like people have bought stuff at the stores, but I don't think anybody's bought like a very high ticket item. Like I know Toad bought a bolo, but it was only 5. It was either Toad or Daisy. So if I can grab one that's like 20, that might be enough just by itself with that 20. All right, 2v2. Unless we're doing another battle. Nope. Yeah, nice. I was hoping this one would come up. Like, doing the coin collecting again would have been fine, but we already did that, so I'm good. Usually in, like, a 20-turn game or less, I would prefer to not have any repeats. Bye, Daisy. It's fine, we didn't expect her to win. Yeah, he's not very good on that game, tragically. Even on very hard, from what I remember, they're not that good. You can just run up and punch and or kick them. Kicking them seems to be easier to avoid their punches, so that you don't get pushed back, but usually just die in one hit. Oh well. Last 4 turns. Make us proud, Toad. Well, if you roll a 1, which traditionally he's been very good at doing thus far, he can make us proud. Speaking of rolling 1s, well, that's 1 more for the red star, but I don't think I'm in the running for that. I think there's been somebody, I think it's Blooper, it might be Toad, that's hit a fair few red spaces. Alright, that puts everybody at 2 stars other than Toad. And I don't think Toad's going to be getting back there in time. That might be the last star that gets collected this game. But can ye impress me again? No. I'm afraid not. The answer is no. Also, oddly in this game, landing on the same space as somebody else does not activate a duel. The only way to activate duels is through Duelo Candy, which is a bit weird. Which I guess to be fair, Daisy still has that. She could try and duel me. That would be foolish, but she could do it. The only problem with duels in this game is when you're on defense, you actually can't win stars from your opponents. Only the person that instigates the duel can win stars, if that's an option. At most, I'd be able to win 10 coins from her. Man, they just gave that last round to me. They're like, you know what? It's fine. You can have it. It is easier as the one player, though. Like, the team of 3, it theoretically should be easier because they just have 3 sets of 3 as opposed to a set of 4. But you just trip over each other so often. Of like, oh, I finished my row, I'll go help somebody else, and then you tend to do more harm than good. Plus, the windows you have to target with your cursor on the one team are bigger than the windows on the team of 3. So it makes it easier to misclick. Well, maybe Toad will get there. As long as he just doesn't roll crap like he has been, he might have a decent shot. Oh, here's the thing. I don't know if it skips events, so I actually am gonna... I've got 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to double check. Because there is another store. I think I'm missing the store regardless, so I should take that. I don't know if it will let you shop at the store when you've got this effect active. I don't think it lets you. But again, I didn't expect to roll a high number because usually with these you don't. Oh no, I can still get it. Okay. Yeah, no, I will pass. I miscounted, thankfully. Because some stuff, just like, you just skip board events, so I was thinking that might be one of them. So I think for most of the movement ones like that, blow away, bit size, like, I don't ever remember seeing somebody with the blow away effect active in a store, so I think they'd make you skip stores if you've got that active. So I'll get the store next turn if I can find the thrice candy. That will just depend on if I can get a really good roll or not, if I can get back there. But if not, it'll up my movement, and that's the important thing. For now, speaking of high movement, Monterey Vigo. Alright, messing with some settings on my end. I'm gonna guess Catastrophe, not just because it was the first one that popped up there. Oh, ew. I think I would have preferred Catastrophe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the slowest race you will ever see. We're talking like 50cc and Mario Kart Wii levels of slow. Oh, Toad's gonna crash into me, so he's gonna help / make things worse. Yep, Daisy won. Like, provided she makes no more mistakes, it is not possible for her to lose anymore. Yep, she won. So not only is it, like, insanely slow, it basically gets decided in the first, like, 4 to 5 seconds. Where it's like, oh, the AI bumped you ahead, well, I guess you win. Because, like, making a mistake is near impossible because the race goes so slow, like, you're gonna see it coming a mile away if there's a rock. You'll just move out of the way. Alright, the real question, can Toad get to the star in 2 turns? He has a chance. He needs to roll a 4 or higher next turn to get there. If they'd had a Springo candy, I might have stopped to consider it, but nah. I think Toad will roll a 4 or higher next turn, which means he wouldn't be there by the time I got to move, which means the Springo would have been useless. Because I believe I'm the next closest to the star as of right now. Daisy could take the shuttle and get closer, but even then... Oh no, Blucher's right there. So I guess I am actually the farthest away from it now, but still. The option wasn't there, so really, I I can debate all I want. It wouldn't have mattered regardless. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna pull the trigger. But will the gun blow up in his face by him rolling a 1 or 2? Yes, it will. So that's what I mean of just like these ones of like roll into your opponent to attack them. Anytime you're in a spot where you've got like a pretty good shot to get them and it seems reasonable to go for it, you roll crap and you miss. It seems to happen like probably 4 times out of 5. It's kind of insane, honestly. I don't know why, but because it's not even just a human player thing, it happens to everybody, human or AI. I don't know if that's like a thing that's in an algorithm somewhere of like, well, better make sure he rolls low, but man, it sure feels like it is sometimes. Alright. As is the case with the luck-based game, I'm going to sit back and do nothing. So how's everybody doing today? On this 20th of January. Hard to believe January's already almost over. It feels like it took forever to get through January, and at the same time, it took no time at all to get through January. No, I'm not playing the game, and you can't make me game. You can make my character play the game, but you can't make me play the game. I do appreciate the irony that you're cutting these ropes that can potentially launch you into the stratosphere with safety scissors. That is a nice touch. Bye, Blooper. He will be missed. No thanks, I'm good. I'll just sit here and not play. Debate what I want to do for dinner, mostly. Well, I'm at least getting like a decent amount of money. I'm basically getting a refund at worst, so I'll take that. Booyah! And that's why you don't play the luck-based games. Because the game will basically just pout in a corner and be like, fine, take your money, you asshole. Yeah, I will take my money. Ah. It's so beautiful. It's truly setting the bar, like, as low as possible, because if you win, like, awesome, you won by doing nothing. And if you lose, it's like, well, you didn't make a decision that screwed you over, like, it happened. Oh, beautiful. Ah, chef's kiss. The game's gonna give me absolutely nothing on this roll as a result. It's probably steaming right now with rage. You know, that's actually not bad. That's definitely better than Luigi was doing last game with his rolls. Yeah, send me back to start if you want. I don't care. I would have dueled me personally because, like, I can't move again. I can't get another star, so, like, that really didn't serve much purpose to stop me. Or Toad, for that matter. And dueling me would have been the better call. You could have potentially taken both of my stars away, which at that point you would have been up 4-2 on Blooper, provided he doesn't get one here, which he didn't. Which basically means that, like, she would have probably won the game had she attempted that duel and won, but nope. Guess not. I guess we'll never know. Alright, well, as we head into the finale here for this particular one, I probably have time to do a 10-turn game for one more. So, if there's any specific Mario Party what you want me to do, I think for this last one, we'll limit it to Mario Parties 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, just so I'm not having to plug in the N64 or the Wii U, because I think that will take away enough time where I probably won't be able to finish the game. So we'll stick with stuff that can be played on Wii, so 4 through 9. Just because I want to try to be able to actually finish the game. Alright, let's have a look. Thanks for the good show. I watched the whole thing. Did you know we were gawking? Of course you didn't. You're too busy making us laugh. Hardy hard, what a spectacle. Well, I'm glad MC Valley, who thought me doing nothing to win that battle game, was funny. The green star, I definitely did not get that. Oh, apparently I did. I tied with Daisy. I guess to be fair, I did get sent back to start twice. The running star. Did I do enough to get that one? Yes, I did. We'll find out in the stats if that was enough with that last movement. It was 19 spaces, so we'll see. The red star I definitely didn't get. Yeah. And it was either Toad or Blooper. Somebody had landed on a ton of them. I think he got like 4 or 5. So yeah, if Daisy had dueled me and taken away 2 stars, she would have won. And she chose not to make that attempt. Maybe it's because she thought she was, like, had a good spot where she was? Maybe? Because we were both at 2, but I feel like she should have been smarter than that. Let's see, I got 19 spaces, so we'll just assume that it was a 5, so we'll subtract 14 from 102, and that would have been... No, I still would have had it, but that definitely did secure it. Using the 3 candies meant that I didn't tie, so I did good there. Buying the 20-coin item was a good call, because I would have had Toad and Daisy tie. Did have minigame... So the only ones I didn't have are... Oh, never mind. He had way more than I thought he did. He had 6 out of 15. So the only one I didn't have was red. Looks like. Minigame, shopping, candy, running. Yeah. Yeah, the only one I didn't have was red. Which I knew there was no chance of me getting, so that makes sense. Cool. Take 30 carnival. I think I bought everything. My original Wii like had finally given out, and I've played this a fair bit since. I don't know if I've bought everything. Since there's nobody in the queue right now for what game we do next. Let me take a quick check. The Fun Bazaar. Yep, it's the most fun. Yeah, the figurines are still here. As long as I have the Bowser one. Yep, I have the Bowser one, that's the important thing. Here, we'll take MC Value and Big Top. Thank you for saving. It was very important that we saved that progress. Alright. We'll put 4, 6, 7, and 9 on the wheel. We've already played 5 and 8, obviously, tonight. And the last one we will be playing is... I will leave that as a mystery as I quickly set it up, but it should not take me more than a minute. Also, Danny Bro, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your dancing Bowser as I go set up the next Mario Party and the last one of the night. Alright. Time to party like it's 2002. How fitting, I was like, I want to pick a game where I can do a 10 turn that will be decently quick, and then I end up getting Mario Party 4, which is relatively slow. But, oh well. The important thing is which map we're doing. God, if I could type. There we go. No, and the board we will be playing is... Oh, no, we're going to do how many people are playing. Okay, that's the board we're doing. Gotcha. I will be picking Wario. We've only had Luigi of this set, so everybody else is possible. Oh no, we did have Daisy, never mind. I can take her off the wheel. Alright, so that leaves Mario, Peach, Yoshi, DK, and Waluigi. This is DK. Second is Waluigi. I'm actually going to switch him to hard difficulty. Who of the classic characters are we getting here? Makes sense to have my rival for the last one. And the board that was chosen is Boo's Haunted Bash. Which, while Boo is my favorite character and I love his little wizard outfit, this is probably the weakest board, tragically. Nope, don't need no stinking handicaps. Maybe we could do that for a future one of doing like a Mario Party Legacy style thing of every time that someone wins, everybody else gets a handicap if they get one additional star on the following board. I don't know. Something to consider. Here's your money, now away with you. So for those that have not seen Mario Party 4, the big gimmick is the mini mega system in this game. As you can see, there's a mushroom space right there. And on those mushroom spaces, as well as the items, speaking of which, you can get mini or mega mushrooms. As you can see, the giant box does not always have the mega, and the small box does not always have the mini. The mini lets you roll 1 to 5. You can go through the small little orange pipes you'll see around the board. The big mushrooms act like, or the mega mushrooms act like normal mushrooms that let you roll 2, but you skip board events, including the star. Let's have a look. Getting to this star is going to be a bit of a hassle because we're going to have to go around through here. So I think ultimately I'm not going to take that path. In the belief that somebody else will. Okay, 2 works. 1 of each would have been fine, 2 would have been fine. The mushroom spaces are fine, but like really just pick whichever one you want. It's kind of illusion of choice. There's no hint as to which one will be the one you want. Yeah, based on where that star is, honestly, it's entirely possible we could have a game here where not a single star is collected. This may literally just be the bonus stars. Oh, I don't have Rumble on. Interesting. I had Rumble on when we were playing 5, so I don't know why it was not the case here. It's a bit odd, but alright. Nice.
Finish!
Oh, right, I forgot to change the resolution back. Should probably fix that. Luckily, I've got plenty of time here. There we go. That probably looks a lot better. My bad. I don't know why they picked the resolution they did for 8. That was such a weird choice. Such a weird choice. I'm gonna go ahead. Because we still got a long path to go here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these. Like, part of the issue is getting to the star in terms of, like, how the mechanic works so the bridge is disappearing. The other problem with this is that it's just such a long path, like, nobody might be able to even get there in 10 turns. Like, I'm the closest because I just rolled really high with that, and even then, I'm still not that close. Happening spaces basically don't happen on this board at all because there's only 2 and they're stuck in the top right. So it'll probably come down to minigame and coin star, if we're being perfectly honest. So if I can get minigame and have a high coin count, even if it's not the coin star, as long as I can win in a tie. Which means I will probably not buy any more items. Unless I feel really secure in having the coin star, but as of right now, that is not the case. Bye, Monkey Man. I'm not the biggest fan of having to go for the crescent moons because I always feel like I'm going to get clipped and just fall as a result. I'd much rather go through the circles or the stars, but sometimes you don't get a choice. So this is the issue with the bridges, is there's these pink boos around the board, and whenever somebody passes them, they appear or disappear, and it destroys or creates the bridges accordingly. Waluigi didn't roll very high, he actually can't go up there, but Yoshi's up there, so it should put the bridges back, which is what we need. No, don't change the location of the star, you moron! Like, what are you gonna be able to do with that information anyway? You have 1 coin. And he's trying to go, I'm guessing, for the warp? Which is that green square with a purple circle in the center of it. It warps you to another player's location. Maybe he was trying to take the shortcut there in terms of getting another small one here? Nope. Wouldn't have been a terrible idea if he had managed to pull it off, though. The problem with that is it requires a lot of conditions to be met, so... Well, it's still pretty decent. I skipped that event, which is the important thing. Oh, I guess we didn't talk about that. That there is the lottery. You can pay 5 coins to get a scratch card that will be used in the last 5 turns, and if you actually manage to get all 3 of the characters that are on that landed on for yours, all 3 in a row, you'll get a star, which I've seen happen like maybe twice ever. And then you also play a minigame with either scratch cards that can get you a prize, which is either a Super Mega or Super Mini Mushroom. Second prize is 30 coins, and first prize is 100 coins. The other version is using one of the little cranks to get a ball, which is the same set of prizes. It's usually worth the 5 coins for the attempt at potentially getting a decent chunk of change or a pretty good item that's worth more than 5. Alright, so now I just gotta wait on my AI partner who is throwing the game, because not only did I have my item, I was standing at theirs waiting for them to show. Thanks, Yoshi. The problem is I don't want DK winning any more minigames, because he was on my team for one of them. But I really cannot afford to let him win too many more. Which means, if possible, I might need to head towards a red space rather than a blue to keep him off of my team. No battle, which is probably not a good thing. I probably would have preferred one. So if I can get a battle game, I can pretty much guarantee my coin lead. Oh, nice. You got matching numbers. Yeah. Matching numbers, I think, are 10 for doubles, 30 for triples, and 30 if it's double sevens, and 50 if it's triple sevens. Oh, also you squish any player you pass and take 10 other points. I forgot about that part. I think he is getting warped. Okay, good. Yeah, go hang out with your friends. That'll be great. You'll have a great time. No, thanks. I'm good. Those are chance time for anybody wondering. I'll take a hard pass on it. What I could do, though, is take a shot at one of those happening spaces that I can pretty much guarantee nobody else will hit. So basically, I've got a 40% chance of getting a star right now. Nope, I rolled too high. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. I could have saved it for that board event, but I feel like it would have been better used for attempting to get that bonus star. Oh well. Catch character, rotate left, right. This one's semi-luck based because like you can go either clockwise or counterclockwise, and sometimes they're just all on one side and you can grab them right away, and sometimes you pick the wrong direction and too bad for you. They were pretty evenly distributed there, though. Yahoo. I'm not so much worried about the warp pipe as I am Waluigi changing location of the star, because, like, they could mess up the warp pipe. If he calls the chomps, then, like, yeah. Then the chomps get, like, if they get called, they get called. There's no, he can mess up. My best bet is that it gets sent to the bottom right, the start of the board. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, well, that's bottom right-ish. I'm still closest to that. And ironically enough, it would be kind of dumb for either DK or Yoshi to warp with me. Like, it would keep me away from the star, yeah. So if you're playing defensively, that's good, but they don't have enough coins to buy the star. Especially not Yoshi, so that's why he had to do this first. Which will mean he can work with me to get the star, but Donkey Kong pretty much can't now. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it if I go that way, so I do not want to go that way. I have to go see Bowser, but A, that's fine because it's Bowser, and B, I can mess up Yoshi's plan. I think that actually did just enough to stop him, too. I think he's at 19. Yep, he is. But Bowser Jr. might show up here and take away coins from everybody, so... Nope, just 20 from me. It was a risk, but it was probably worth the risk, honestly, of preventing him from getting a star. Well, not if that minigame shows up for a 1v3. If they're dumb, I'm fine, but the problem is, like, this is really hard for the one player to win. Yeah, I kind of don't want that giant banana, or the actual good banana, because it's... You kind of go a little too fast, if we're being honest. Couldn't force him to go into it, alright. See what I mean? Just little too much. Cool, we're good. They kind of just let me win that one. Does that put us at last 5 turns? I was going to say, based on the pause, yes. Wario's in first, Waluigi's in second, Yoshi's in third, DK's in last. And the extra thing going on for this is... all red spaces are Bowser spaces. That star one you saw means stars are free, by the way. He does not get a star. That would have been probably worst case scenarios. Him getting a all stars are free. Then everybody would have been trying to work with me to get the star. Not what I would have expected, but alright. The Sparky sticker will allow him to place that on whatever space he starts on before he moves. And if somebody passes it, they lose 10 coins, and also, if they are Mini or Mega, they also lose that ability as well. Nice, he didn't get me, which is good. Okay, guess we're doing a battle game. $20 coins. We are playing the luck-based game, because of course we are. That's why he worked with Donkey Kong. That makes more sense. Well, while this game plays out, I'm gonna go change to get ready for work. Because I'm not playing and the game can't make me. So, haha. Yep, well, I just saw Waluigi die. So that means I got third or fourth. Yeah, I got fourth. But that's expected. I would have gotten fourth if I had actually played the game anyway, so. It makes no difference. Alright, that works. Oh crap, I used to be good at this one and I'm not. Like, in recent years I've been bad at it for some reason. Yeah, the AI's probably got this one unless they all screw up worse than me. And surprisingly they did. Okay, cool. I usually do better than that though. Or used to. But like for whatever reason in recent years, like felt like I was doing the same thing and would always get like very different results. That picture of that Goomba and that saving thing is a little frightening looking. Alright. This is another assassination attempt against me. This one succeeded. Good job, DK. You got the star, or would have if you'd had a single penny to your name, but you don't. So really all you did was stop me, and I wasn't in the lead anymore, so I wasn't the biggest threat anymore. Dum-dum. Yeah, I agree, Waluigi. That's very deserved. Number 4. Nope, he got nothing. I mean, at this point, it's not a bad idea to try for that lottery, because if you get the 30 coin bonus, or if you get the 100 coin bonus, you're in a pretty decent spot. Yep, deserved. Now he's gonna get 100 coins here. Watch. If he gets 100, we just end the stream, right? Okay, good. No duels in this game, by the way. Not just from like the last 5 turns thing, I mean at all. They're just gone in this game for some reason. Not sure why. I think I get a happening. Yeah, I will be taking that. Please and thank you. I'm not gonna get the effect of that. If you get it, it's like the big boo of stealing from everybody, but I just did it for the happening. Because that will guarantee me a star for the bonus stars. So if I get that in minigame, as long as nobody gets a star, I'm set. Then I don't need to beat anybody in a tie. Which I think the only person that's close to me and wins is Donkey Kong. The battle games don't count in this game. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's gonna be blue. Nope. Nope, it's gonna be a dog instead. Oh man, Waluigi was either like right on top of that or he had like... he scoped in on it immediately, one of the two. Now it's blue. That, I did not deserve that. I was way too far to the right, but it gave it to me anyway. Alright, last 3 turns. The bridges are ultimately going to be out, provided that everybody makes it to that space that's over there. Which is apparently not going to happen, because Waluigi did not make it. The third assassination attempt on me has failed, so we're 1 for 3 on successful assassination attempts. So the bridges are back. And a coin collector. Alright, well this gives me, provided that I do well, this can put me in the lead for the coin star. I think it's just move. Yep, it's just move. Okay. For some reason my brain was like, yeah, tap A to get like a short burst of speed. Nope, not in this one. This one can be kind of like obnoxious though, because the AI tends to just kind of more focus on stopping you than they do actually getting the coins. The good news is now Donkey Kong's out completely, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Yeah, it makes sense the person that's fighting me for the coin star is the only other person left alive. But still, I got a pretty good lead on him there, so... I'm pretty sure that's coin lead. In terms of the coin star, obviously it's wins and ties for sure. So I think I've got all 3 bonus stars right now, so we should be okay. I was not paying attention. What turned me on? Okay, second last. Well, as we are getting ready to close out the stream with this last couple turns, a reminder that tomorrow night, I think I've got it set for 6:30 or 7. You can double check my Discord to be sure. We will be continuing. Oh, great. Oh, wait, he doesn't have enough money to use that yet, unless he lands on blue. Even then, I can still beat him. We just gave up the chance at winning the coin star and winning in a tie, so that works out. We'll be doing more Brock the Investigator at 6:30/7, depending on what time I set that for, tomorrow night. Before work, and we'll be going through Chapter 3. As for next week, I will find that out once I get a chance to look at my schedule. It'll probably be some midweek stream stuff, and then hopefully one on Friday or Saturday as well. Also, no thank you, Yoshi. You will not be using that magic lamp. Too bad. Only 16 coins! Oh man, I know, how terrible. Only almost all of his money. Oh, this one. Yeah, I remember this one. Another survival one. This is one I used to not like, not because I was bad at it, but because whenever I was doing the story mode to unlock everything, which you have to do the story mode with all 8 characters to unlock everything, this was the minigame by far that I played the most. This one kept coming up, like just constantly coming up. Luigi's out. Donkey Kong is out. Where was the big snowman throwing that? It looked like he just threw it straight up in the air, and it confused me, and that was why I got caught by the small one. I was trying to figure out where he was throwing it. It looked like he just threw it straight up in the air. They're supposed to, like, target a player. Like, once they do that movement thing, they're locked onto a player. So as long as you just move at that point, then the ball's not going to hit you, provided you don't walk back into it or somebody pushes you into it. So I'm not quite sure what the goal there was, but oh well. Yeah, nice try, Donkey Kong. We're not going to land on a battle game to give Yoshi money to be able to use the lamp. Nice try. Yep. Yoshi cannot use the lamp, despite the other two's best efforts to help him. The only thing that could change here is if he gets the gold, and even then it's not going to affect the overall standings. It would give him the coin star, but I would still have the other two, so... And believe it or not, on the last turn, I actually got the literal final turn, the final character turn of the final actual turn. Was the only actual star collected all game. I told you this was probably going to be low scoring, and I was right.
I got it.
And feel free to send that wherever, nobody else can get it, so... cruel irony. Everyone against me in Blame It on the Crane. It was Fallen. Check the controls for this, because I'm usually on the team of 3. Okay, just A. Got it. If I recall, they give you a ton of time on this one, like a full minute, I think. Yes, they do. Alright. Missed. Trying to grab them too early. That's the problem here. There we go. Oh, Luigi. He will be missed. There we go. Once I stopped grabbing too early, this became a lot easier. Though, to be fair, the AI is not very good at it. The key is to keep walking against the current, and then once you get towards the spot where the crane is, then you just floor it. And as a result, they will usually miss. At least as the AI. The human player will probably let you do that once, and then they'll get smart.
Yeah, I gotta win.
Alright, I'm pretty sure it's a 4-0 sweep. But let's find out. Everybody's number of stars. Only one collected on the very last turn. By me. Coin-wise, I'm in the lead. By a fair amount. There's the minigame start. Which is the only one I was, like, not 100% sure about, but I was still, like, 95% sure. I know I've got coin, and I know I've got happenings, so it was the only one that hit any happening spaces. So, yep, it's a sweep. Nice. Well, let's see the detailed results. I guess we have a tie for last. With 0 and 12. Yep. Interesting, it doesn't make them roll for position. It used to do that in the older games. If you had ties, it would make you roll for whoever got tie for first, second, third, whatever. How does that show that on the scoreboard here? Does it go by alphabetical or something? No, it doesn't. Okay. It just straight up gives them the tie. Interesting. Alright. Minigame, coins and minigames, yep, had that by a very high margin. DK had 23, and 2 of those I believe he was on my team for. I guess the other 3 were from the coin collecting game. Other than that, he did not win a single game. Most coins at once, 76 to 47. And yep, the one happening space. Also, those boxes are clipping through the paper. So, enjoy getting to see that. Alright. In the meantime, as I head out, I will send y'all to one Mr. Stephen George. Oh, no, he does not allow raids at the time. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, in that case... we shall send you to Josh. He's doing Twilight Princess right now. The hard mode of Twilight Princess. And it looks like he is fighting the first boss. Oh, so I will stretch and see y'all tomorrow night for Brock the Investigator with Chapter 3. If you've not seen any of it thus far, I'm going to get the first parts put up on YouTube, but it has been phenomenal thus far. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.